we do have a fun little idea that we kind of worked on together. For a wrap-up, we're going to rank our top 3 movies that we saw this season that we hadn't seen before.
Because otherwise it would have been too easy because
Right.
you would have picked Natural Born Killers and I would still have to pick Blade Runner.
I think we can go back and forth. So my third favorite, I did actually rank these in my head.
Mm-hmm.
So my third favorite of the new movies that I saw was Mulholland Drive. I thought it was, I'm not a fan of horror movies, and it managed to scare the shit out of me and freak me out despite having no more than a jump scare. And I thought it used a lot of camera work and a lot of storytelling and just weird effects and visuals to freak me the fuck out.
For my number 3, I went with El Mariachi. I just really appreciated how much was done with so little. It was a solid story. It was funny. It was action-packed. It was entertaining. Good chemistry with like some romance in it. It was a tragic tale. It was like just a good movie. And, I liked it. I'd rewatch that just for fun with like popcorn and some friends. And I was really, really surprised.
My number 2 is Falling Down, going back to the beginning. It's a movie that I'd only heard of, and it's another movie my dad had suggested to me. I was shocked by how not really like politically relevant, but I guess kind of a little bit. It's like a very culturally relevant. It's like everybody just like has a bad day, and that movie kind of takes it to like a very like almost fictional extreme, where I think everybody can relate to some part of that movie. And I think what the movie does have to say about certain things isn't always wrong. Especially when they riff on golf courses. Thank you.
Oh my God, yes.
People should be having picnics here, damn it. No, I just thought that was a good movie, and I also didn't realize that Joe Schumacher was actually a good filmmaker.
For me, my number 2 was Memento. Was that my pick technically, or I can't remember?
You picked it, but I suggested it.
Yeah, I hadn't seen it. And Christopher
on my part.
Nolan is one of my favorite filmmakers. Interstellar is my favorite movie of all time, so I was very excited for it. And I was surprised by how easy I found it to follow. And it was just like the revelation at the end of the movie is just so powerful, and it's just a really good story as well. In general, just, good stories is what I go for. And I still haven't seen a movie quite like it because it's so unique.
My favorite movie, and Memento, by the way, is like my second favorite movie ever. So, but I have seen it. I think my favorite movie that I hadn't seen is Magnolia. I'm very glad I picked it. And it's more hard for me to describe this one because it's like a lot of personal things that I relate to in the movie. That, not that I don't want to get into it, but it's like not entertaining for anybody. I just thought the movie, it's probably the best drama I've ever seen in my life.
Really?
Yes. And technically everything is drama, because I hate when people say drama's a genre, because everything is genre.
Yeah.
Drama, that's what conflict is. But I don't think I've seen a movie that quite like grasped like the human experience or growing up or finding yourself or parent-child family problems. I don't think anything's ever affected me like that before. And also the concept of the movie being this very big thing, despite the ending, which, I don't hate it, but it's a little weird. That's just who Paul Thomas Anderson is. I just thought it was very impressive.
My favorite movie, and here's a little overlap here that I hadn't seen, was Falling Down. First movie we did, and I just think it was such a damn solid film. Just everything about it. The intro is great. The characters and the performances are good. It has a satisfying ending, which I always go for. Not every ending has to be satisfying, like El Mariachi, but I like that the guy the cop didn't die. I liked him. He was a cool character. But just the movie has such a great deal to say about America and like suburban life and like the middle class white working people. Like, like those office job, like white collar type.
Yeah, the people who blend in.
Exactly. It has so much to say that it's like it says so subtly with its messages about like, what that class is and like, the purpose of those people and kind of how fucked up it is.
Yeah.
And I'm not doing it justice at all. I'm sure there are videos online made by much better, much smarter people than us who deconstruct its political message. Right. But I just really liked it. And it's also just a fully watchable movie, which to me, again, a good story that anyone can understand. You're not going to watch Falling Down and be confused what the fuck's happening, because it's pretty normal people in a pretty normal scenario, except for the fact that there's this crazy fucking gunman running around.
There's definitely less digestible movies we've discussed on the show.
Look at all the memories we've made along the way. So I'd like to share a favorite note from every episode, even though some episodes are very barren and very bad, and we just don't want to talk about them. I think the one that had the most development in episode 1, the best one, Guy whispering sweet nothings in Coke can. The Memento, that doesn't have a title because that was lazy motherfucker. The main character transforms into Ryan. 4 Rooms, pants. Moving on. Mulholland Drive, this one's an interesting one. I personally like simple love story, sad masturbation. Alien, one I didn't do, so you know what? Hey Dan, what was your favorite funny note from your 5th episode? Planet is Detroit. Yeah. Vertigo, what a weird one. Build a Wife. Blade Runner, this one was Pussy Slayer. Magnolia. I think the one that had the most impact was Boy riding this. Empty Man. Mountain is windy like Corwin. Windcore.
That's so dumb.
El Mariachi. My personal favorite is Music Transcends English Subtitles. Natural Born Killers. Technically, person said that wrong, so I'll just quickly read through all of them. I like gas mix give more gas. And of course, from our recent episode, I can't say. You got to give it some time. So we'll see you next season for episode whatever number we're on. Anyway, hope you enjoyed season 1. Don't come back. Please don't come back. I hate you guys.
Well, that's the end of season 1. We'll see you for season 2. And in the meantime, watch everything else that we've done.